Fuck you.
Tom Brady demands the attention of the sports world like a fucking Titanic cruise ship dragging our eyes and views into his wake. Where he goes, domination and attention follow. It is inarguable at this point.
This man is giving the Constitution right now.
Let me take you back to August 3rd, 1977, San Mateo, California. Young man named Thomas Edward Patrick Brady was born in 1977. The next season after that football season, the San Francisco 49ers, the favorite football team of the Brady family, they decide it's time to go in a new direction at head coach. They hire one Bill Walsh,
William Walsh,
inventor of the West Coast offense. His first draft, he drafts a young man named Joe Montana.
Heard of him.
The San Francisco 49ers go on to dominate from 78 until 1994 was the last Super Bowl that dynasty won. You could argue it was the greatest dynasty in sports history at the time.
A long one.
That was long. It was about 18 years. Or as long as someone lives before they go to college. Tom Brady in 1995 moves to Michigan.
Wow. That number is pretty fucking shockingly spot on.
In 1995, Tom Brady moves to Michigan. They win the fucking Rose Bowl that year. 1996-97, the Detroit Red Wings win the Stanley Cup. 1997-98, the Detroit Red Wings win the Stanley Cup. 2000, Tom Brady is drafted to the New England Patriots. But while he's still living in Michigan, the 2000 season starts in the NHL, and the Red Wings win the 2001 Stanley Cup.
Jesus Christ.
Tom Brady then moves to Boston, Massachusetts. And by the way, while he was in Detroit, it was the Red Wings and the Avalanche were like the sports story of that half decade. It was every year Osgood and Waugh just fucking killing each other.
That's the best.
2000, Tom Brady moves to Boston, Massachusetts, where he, for the next 2 decades, oversees the greatest era of sports dominance ever witnessed by human eyes. He sees 6 Super Bowl championships. He sees the curse of the Bambino since 1918. He sees that broken in his first 4 years. He sees the Boston Bruins win their first Stanley Cup since the 70s. He sees the Boston Celtics invent super cheat teams and change the landscape of basketball forever in their quest for Larry O'Brien Trophy. In 2020, Tom Brady packs up and he heads south to Tampa, Florida. In Tampa Bay, he immediately delivers a Stanley Cup championship to the Tampa Bay Lightning, a team who has historically fallen very short and just not gotten the job done. Next, the Tampa Bay Rays make the World Series against all odds, Kevin. A team with a $23 million payroll. That is $24 million is what the Dodgers are paying in bonuses this year, and they'll be playing the Tampa Bay Rays in the World Series. If we want to get crazy with it...
Wait, that's not a real stat, is it?
Yes.
23? No.
24.8, whatever. The Dodgers' bonuses are higher than the Rays' salary.
The entire team?
Yes.
No. Cannot.
Let's double check. Let me finish real quick and then we'll double check.
Yes.
If we want to get super crazy with it, I'm going to add these 2 things in. I left them out because it makes my argument a little crazy. But first of all, the Miami Heat, the closest team to Tampa Bay, go on a improbable championship run. Mm-hmm. And in the 80s and early 90s is when Silicon Valley really started going.
You know, the iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, that's when San Francisco became San Francisco. When Tom Brady was out there throwing passes in the backyard
5G.
And running fucking not cross routes, whatever he set up in his garage with the fucking cones where he just work on his footwork. That is, undeniable.
It is. It's hard to deny. It's hard to argue against.
The man just exudes GOAT energy. It's crazy.
And you could have kept him in New England, you know?
Could have, for sure. 28.7 is the Rays payroll.
Whole thing?
Yeah. So then the Dodgers are like 29, whatever.
Like a 20, like a 40-man roster?
Yeah. And I'll tell you what,
That's
I don't think it's the lowest payroll.
Starting? Come on. Are you sure?
2020 opening day MLB payrolls, 28.735.
I mean, the Yankees are like 220.
Yeah.
The Yankees have like a 200.
But like also the
more.
Rays aren't the lowest. What? Marlins, Pittsburgh, and Orioles are low.
But does this mean like opening day, like the players on the field? Not like the 40-man? Like this is like...
I don't know about 40 man. I can't imagine 40 man sends it much higher. You're bringing up guys from AAA.
Thomas Brady is a warlock.
He's a witch.
Yeah, he's a witch.
If this
He's black
was,
magic.
If this was ancient Salem, we'd burn him.
Yeah, we should.
Why
Let's set Tom Brady on fire.
No, I disagree. Okay, here it is. Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt one more time. The Dodgers nearly paid more money in signing bonuses this season than the entire Rays team payroll. Dodgers bonuses 25.3, Rays entire payroll 28.2.
Christ on the cross.
But yeah, I think cities, and I'm so stupid for giving this idea out right now, but cities in preparation for when Tom Brady retires,
Woo him.
should be preparing
Free agency for life.
Olympic bid start type fucking package. Like come live here.
He's a free agency for just life.
Like tax free,
just
for
sure.
Stadiums and fucking monuments in your honor, absolutely.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you want, Tom, come home to Boston, please.
We'll make our city thrive again.
Need it, gotta have it. Bruins doing fucking nothing. Red Sox stink. Fucking Celtics are, I don't know, they got the young core, but people are still calling up, being like, Brad Stevens should lose a job.
Tom Brady now. I mean, like, think about how bad Tennessee missed out, you know?
I know.
Think about how bad his son missed out when Tom Brady ditched him. Ran away from him. Ben, when he ran away from his kid, you know? That kid could have been a fucking genius, but Tom ditched him. left him in the fucking
when
dust.
Tom Brady's emails were hacked and what they found were a man who didn't like white pool covers and a man whose email
trying to make up
exchanges
for the fact that he ditched his son when he was born.
email exchanges with his ex-lover were so incredible it caused parenting websites to write articles about how they have the perfect co-parenting relationship.
Well, sure, now.
Pretty good.
But not back then.
Pretty good. Said,
Not back then.
Hey, moms and dads, you want to see how to handle the co-parenting situation? Let's look to Tom and Bridget.
Tom and Bridget. Fuck you.